This is author I, Gorilla. One day there was a gorilla that traveled all over the world and loved to wreck things and loved throwing people on the ground. He was never nice to people, but he did know that it was the wrong thing to do. And whenever he did something wrong, his eyes sparkled. The only reason his eyes sparkle is because it makes him go to reverse mode. And you are probably wondering what reverse mode is. It's something that makes you, well, let me see. It's something that makes you do the right thing. Anyways, back to the story. So then when he was always doing this is because he never had anyone to talk to or play with, so he traveled the world and ended up in a city. And when he got on land, he seen a house, and it was a potion shop. So he ran inside and grabbed a bottle and ran upstairs and drank the potion. When he was done drinking the potion, he turned around and seen a person. So he ran over to the person and grabbed them. Then it happened. His eyes sparkled. So he let the person down and asked if the person would be his friend. So then the person said yes. So then the gorilla started jumping up and down. Then that's when the potion started kicking in, and he turned into a teensy little kitty. And he had small ears. His fur was black. He had green eyes and had hair that stuck straight in the air. Then the person said, "Can I take you home, please?" And the gorilla said yes. And the gorilla was so happy that he meowed all the way to the person's house and just could not stop meowing at all. When the person got to the house, he asked Gorilla if he would tell him about his life, and the gorilla said yes. So he did. It was a regular day, and I was traveling all the way from China to Florida, and my mom was with me, and she was on the edge of the boat, and my dad notes that there was a waterfall. So he tried telling my mom, but she could not hear. Mom fell off and did not make it. But I thought I still had my dad. But when I turned around, he was not there. He was laying down in the water. So I leaned over to shake him, and he did not wake up. So I was lonely. But I saw my little brother's crib, so I went over to look at it, and there was my little brother in the crib. So then I grabbed and held him in my arms so that I could tell him that I would never let him down. Then I grabbed Mom and Dad, and I went to land and buried them. So then I made a house right next to them, and that's where I would hang out all the time. And my brother, he is still out there traveling around with me, and that's where he hangs out. So if you ever see that I am gone, then don't be scared. I will just be hanging out with my parents or with my brothers, because I almost never get to see my parents, not even when they're buried in the ground. I don't get to see them much, so I will be gone a long time, and I will be gone a lot. So don't worry, I just I just telling you one last time, because I don't want you to worry. Well, that's quite a life. Well, you won't. You want to go to your mom and dad's? Yes. Do you want to come? Yes, please. Okay, let's go. And they both lived happily ever after, and they all was had never got heart, and spent the whole rest of their lives together.